well, 18 of your squad were given starts in the first week of the season, and broadly speaking, you must be pretty pleased with how most of them have done.
Yeah, I was absolutely delighted with some of the performances on Tuesday night, and strangely enough, I spoke to Brian Horton this morning because they played York City, and obviously we've got York coming up in the near future, and I'm just organising a DVD of their game on Tuesday night. And I said to Nobby, how did you play? And he said, absolutely rubbish. And yet they won the game 1-0. So it's just getting that balance right as a manager, you know, because sometimes playing poorly and winning is a great sign. I hope we don't have to play that kind of football week in and week out and get beat, because it really did rankle with me after the game, having watched the DVD, how well we played. We created numerous chances on Tuesday night, and as you made reference to it in the question, there was a lot of good individual performances, you know, so I was delighted, having made 7 changes, and yeah, you know, supporters may question that, but bottom line is I need to see what these guys are capable of. Mads Ibbenfeld, for an example, you know, he's come into the camp, had a couple of good games against Ipswich and QPR, one of the main reasons why we give him a contract. But then you need to see him in the cut and thrust of a proper game, you know, and it certainly was a proper game. They were a good side also, I can't take any credit away from them, you know, they played some good football, and the 2 goals that they scored, I mean, a world-class ball for the first goal, and the strike for the second goal was nearly as good as Lenny's, nearly as good. But yeah, there's a lot of good pictures, a lot of good signs, and 1 or 2 headaches for team selection on Saturday.
We're a week in. How do you view the start of the season?
Yeah, I think it's gone quite well. I think we've had a really tough pre-season. We've worked really hard. I think we've hit the ground running. I thought we played well last night, the night before against Walsall. We didn't get the right result, but I thought we played some good football at times. We played a different system. I think the Acton standing performance was really good as well. It was a good, tough game. It's always a hard place to go up there. And yeah, I think it's gone quite well at the minute. Yeah.
And you must have been delighted to get a start on the opening day. There's a lot of decent midfielders at this club, and you got the nod.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of midfielders here at the club. I was just delighted. I've worked hard over the summer on my time off, and I came back in good shape, and I hit the ground running when we went into the hard training, and I've done quite well, and I was just delighted that the manager gave me the nod.
Yeah, you must have been impressed with what you saw from you in pre-season. So you didn't really stop then. You said, like, before you came back, you were working pretty hard, were you?
Yeah, I took about 2 weeks off. Went on holidays with my missus, and I went away. And then I got with a personal trainer, and I trained really hard over the summer, so I could come back in good shape. Because this is an important year for me, and I need to play as many games as I can and do well. So. Yeah, so hopefully it's worked at the minute, so I just need to I've got the momentum now, and I just got to keep going and keep playing well.